Don't forget to use code YT_Snoopy in the item shop. Enjoy the video.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. What's up YouTube, it's Snoopy or Ben here. We got ourselves another story commentary video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please let me know, because I'm taking a big leap here, trying to do something different for my channel. But if you guys are enjoying it, then I'll happily keep doing it for as long as you guys enjoy it. So for today's video, as you tell by the title, it's a school story again, and this happened in year 10. So in year 10 at our school in our state in Western Australia, going into year 11 and 12, you have to pick at the end of year 10 basically like what pathway you want to do, the uni pathway or the TAFE pathway. So the uni pathway is supposed to be for like the smarter kids basically, and based off how you do in year 10 is what you get recommended for and what you can do in year 11. So year 10 is a big important year for everyone basically. So in year 10 what you had to do was you had to pick subjects based off what you wanted to do in year 11 and 12. And for science is basically the hardest subject essentially, and the hardest ones, it goes like bio, general science, earth science, and then it's chemistry and physics, which are both extremely hard subjects, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm doing chemistry because my parents thought I should do it because I was pretty smart in high school, but like I wasn't like crazy smart. I just didn't really put in the effort, just fucked around, played games and shit a lot. But yeah, I was smart enough to do it, so I ended up doing chemistry, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it was fucking tough, man. Like remembering all names and numbers and combinations and shit for like elements and stuff. It was hard. Like I can't even remember any of it now. It shows how much it mattered. But so yeah, year 10 was a big year, and I'm doing a hard subject. So it got through the year, and like I was struggling a bit. Like I was barely passing it. Like a lot of people were, 'cause it was really tough. So it goes to this one day in about term 3. So towards the second half of the year, and I'm sitting there in class, we're doing an experiment, and I'm just like, bro, honestly, like, fuck this shit, fuck this, I cannot give a fuck about this anymore. And this is around the same time that I was getting really inconsistent grades, because I was legit just like giving up and just like fucking around at home, doing whatever I wanted, playing games and shit, and I just couldn't be bothered anymore. So this opportunity was like the best thing that ever happened to me, right? So I was sitting in class doing an experiment, I'm just like, fuck this shit. And the teacher at the desk, her name was we're going to call her Mrs. B. She was sitting there, and she goes, I need to go in the back, guys, I need to grab some equipment, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. And I was like, okay. And I was sitting there, and I'm just thinking, fucking hell, I cannot be bothered doing this. Like, we have a test coming up, and it's literally the hardest test, and is weighed 20% of our grade. So I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then I look at her desk, and I see a USB sitting there, and I'm like, holy shit, her USB is on her desk. Like, if I get that USB, that is every single test, every single homework, every single freaking classwork on it right there. I'll never have to do work again in this subject all year. So I was like, holy shit, I'm about to do this. I'm sitting there at my desk, and I'm thinking like, this is a big fucking ballsy play. So I just stand up casually, don't speak to anyone. I just waltz over to the desk, just pick up the USB, walk straight back to my desk, plug it in. I'm feeling like a freaking special agent right here. I'm making quick plays, I'm quickly plugging that USB in, I'm dragging everything onto my desktop, just sitting there at my desk, acting like nothing ever happened, not trying to give it away to any snitches in the class. So I'm sitting there, I get the USB and shit quickly, and I'm not even joking, I walk back to the teacher's desk, and as soon as I fucking get back to the teacher's desk and I put it on there, she walks up to me, she walks through the door, like at the back, and she's like, what are you doing, Ben? And I was like, oh, I was getting a pencil. She's like, what? And I was like, fuck, what the fuck did I just say? We're not even using pencils. She's like, why do you need a pencil? And I was like, oh, my laptop's flat. And she's like, oh, okay, do you want a hand copy? And I was like, yeah, that's cool, yeah, I'll have a hand copy of the thing, please. Yeah, yes please, yeah. She's like, okay. She gives it to me, and I just look at her and I'm like, you fucking dumb bitch, I am not doing this shit, and I'm not working all year. So you're probably thinking, Ben, Snoopy, what did you do with the USB once you got the stuff off it? So once I had some spare time, I open up the files, and I see, as I thought, every single test on there, and I'm just thinking, let's fucking go. There's nothing better that could have happened. So I memorized every single thing on the next test that comes up, the hardest test of the year, 20% of our grade, and I get every single answer right, other than one in the very middle, which I go, strategical error. I go, if I fuck one up on purpose, it'll just it won't look like I cheated, because like if I cheat, obviously I'll be able to get 100%. So I got like 2 or 3 wrong. Ended up getting like 93% on it. Got the highest in the class, and the teacher was so surprised. Like, she's like, "Wow, Ben, I'm so proud of you for like putting in so much work." Also, pro tip: if you ever are gonna plan on cheat, and you know you're gonna get a good score, always in class act like you're working really hard. So then they're like, "Wow, he's worked hard. Like, he earned it." So they don't feel sus about it. So that's what I did. I acted like I was working and shit the whole time. I was really quiet for like week upcoming. So yeah, I ended up getting like 95% of that, and that actually ended up getting me recommended to like the hardest subject in year 11 and 12 just because of that. But I didn't end up doing it because I knew that would fuck it up. But yeah, guys, so yeah, that's the end of the story, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. And honestly, I would actually show you the results, but once you leave school at mine, they disable your account password, so I can't go on and show you it. But I would wish I could, and it was pretty funny, pretty ballsy, but you know, it got me out of a whole year's, or half a year's work, so great play, great play. Outplayed Mrs. B. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.